if you are such a good trader, then why do you teach? Actually, I say that kind of with a sarcastic voice, but in all honesty, it is a very fair question. So I'm going to give you just one example of why I do truly enjoy teaching. Right off the start, I do want to just self-admit that, yeah, this is only one area and there are other areas, because what I talk about in this video, it might make it seem like I'm trying to come across like some sweet little angel that just, how sweet, But if you want all the reasons why, where I'm very blunt about it, you can click the link down below where I talk about every little motivation that I do have for wanting to teach. Now, as far as this video is concerned, and in terms of this reason, this is really, this is just good stuff, and it's hard to explain unless you've kind of, experienced it, unless you've kind of had something like this thrown your way. But it truly is a great feeling, or, kind of a natural high. And don't worry, I'm not going to go off on tangent talking about drugs and alcohol. All I'm going to say is that natural highs are really good, and they're totally healthy for you. They don't cost money. They don't do anything negatively to you. And that is one of the reasons why I do like to teach. I like to coach. I like to, whatever you want to call it, mentor, whatever word you want to use. I truly do like it because of emails and communications like what I want to go over right now. This comes from Lewis. Hello, Clay. I'm a 23-year-old and deep in debt. I tried to start my own business, took that risk, and it didn't work out in my favor. It's something I hope I can look back on and be proud that I at least tried. I'm a high school and college dropout working as an out-of-state truck driver. I make an okay wage and I still live with my mother. I knew about trading the stock market from school, and I thought it would be one way out of my debt. At the time, my other solution, I was seriously considering suicide. I opened a Robinhood account on my phone and started gambling. I knew that I knew nothing about trading, but thought I was smarter than everyone else and that I would just learn from free education. I was extremely lucky. I only lost $100 before I came across your podcast in late 2016. I listened to a few of your podcasts from the first and picking at random. I download 10 at a time and just listen as I'm driving. I don't remember which one, but you and or Ches talked about how if you have outstanding debts, then trading is not for you. Over the course of 7 months, you, Ches, and the guests on your podcast have really helped me and taught me a lot. You've really made me think what I'm doing with my life and how I am basically throwing money down the toilet. From a marketing standpoint, you were doing horrible because you were missing out on a $2,000 sale. But as a person with your podcast and YouTube videos, you've taught me that I need to be smart and get to a point where I am able to trade and not have to trade for income. I wanted to say thank you so much in the shortest way possible. I can't wait to become a CTU member. Thanks, Lewis. So as you see, this person was in a pretty dark spot, and they just were doing some really silly things in terms of gambling. And they knew they were gambling, and it was just a shaky area. And then they came across the podcast that I do offer. If you're unaware, then I'll just put a link down below. And they started to listen, and you understood what I was reading, and it really helped them out. And yeah, they flat out said, and I'll be honest, yeah, that stung a little bit when they're like, yeah, you totally lost out on $2,000 that you could have had in your pocket, because that is what I charge for my ClayTrader University program. But the rest of that, sure, it stings when you first read it, but then you see about how much this person has been helped, and how much all the free content that I offer, and just things of that nature have now started to put this person on a path where they are feeling hope and feeling like they now have a purpose in terms of steps that they can take in order to get themselves in a position where they can get into trading and can succeed in trading. But just as they said, in life in general have taught them quite a bit. That's awesome. Maybe you're just like, whatever, you think that I'm being over dramatic, and that is a fair point. I understand. But I mean, if you've never had a compliment, which I'm assuming you've had some sort of compliment in your life, and I don't know about you, but for me, compliments make me feel good. It's just human psychology, right? So to get some sort of compliment like this, that's why I enjoy teaching. That's why I enjoy coaching, whatever you want to call it. And that's why I do offer free stuff, because you can thought, well, if you cared so much, then you would give everything away for free. Okay, I'm not going to go down that path. I'm not going to go, chasing that kind of, because in some respects, okay, fine. But in my defense, and why I can sleep easy at night, is because I give away a ton of free stuff to begin with anyways. So if all I did was charge money for every little thing, then okay, I can see that point. But I give, and if you're not familiar with that, claytrader.com/blog. Like I said, there's the podcast. There's a lot of free content that I do give away. I don't feel guilty at all about charging for the premium courses that I've spent a lot of time putting together. So that is why I love to teach examples like this, where people are in a very, very dark spot, and to know that the content that I put out there has helped this person, that's just a really cool feeling, and it's something where it does create a natural high, and natural highs feel really good. If you are out there trading alone currently and maybe are in the market looking for a community to join to assist you in your trading, or to just help you, give you another set of eyeballs, then I do have a private trading community where you can trade alongside me and other experienced traders. So what you see popping up on the screen right now is both an information link. So if you click on the inner circle one, that is going to take you to the page where I explain all the details of what exactly come with the community, both the chat room and the newsletter. And then the other image that has popped up is a behind the scenes tour where you can see exactly what is going to be contained within the community. I take you through, like I said, a behind the scenes tour of everything, and that way you'll know precisely what you are getting when you join. So definitely check that stuff out if you are interested and thinking about wanting to join a community, and let me know if you have any questions.